so sorry about this, guys. I was gonna show you training videos and everything. Check how this is. Guys, is there anyone there? I'm so fucking annoyed. For once, a bunch of people joined in fast, and then something is wrong with my internet connection, it seems like. Why is the phone's interconnection better than the... Yeah. Okay, I see some likes dropping in, but it tells me that no one is watching. If you're here, please say hi. Fucking internet, tech, YouTube, internet times 3 now. Bullshit. Okay, looks like someone is here. How are you guys? I'm sorry about the technical mess here. Well, so I lost all the people from the first stream. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, maybe they'll come around again. Hello and welcome to Biohacking Tonight with me, Theo, infamous biohacker in the biohacking community, not to be confused with the fitness and health community. I am a biohacker. It's a little better, a lot better actually, than just doing the healthy thing, you know. I'm actually optimizing my biology using hacks. I'm making it better. I'm cheating kind of. I'm kind of cheating to make myself better. That's like how next level I am. Using stuff like this, you know, amino acids. Like you can almost basically fast and get protein at the same time. So yeah, we have that. Just one of the many biohacks that I resort to hack my biology. So I'm just a lot better than all of you guys. How are you? Lesser people. Now I guess you're all biohackers too, of course, since you're following me on this biohacking Uncommon Sense channel that I have here. Now what's up, guys? I have not really prepared anything to talk about. I had prepared, for once I had prepared, I was gonna show you training videos on the computer. Okay, you can't even see my arm, but I'm pointing at that computer that wouldn't allow me to have a good stream. I don't know what's up. It's like it's become worse and worse since I started using that streaming software. I don't think it has to do with the internet connection. The internet seems fine. I don't know, maybe it's just a shit computer that I have here. I don't know. Balloon Budge. Hello, mate. First time catching you live. Thanks a lot for your content. Yeah, well, good to see you here, man. Welcome. If you have any questions for me or anything you want me to talk about, please go ahead. This is kind of how the streams work for now. Sometimes I have some stories prepared that I start out with. Now, I was so fucking prepared to show you all some training videos that I prepared on the computer, but yeah. Of course, the first time I actually prepare for something like that, the stream just breaks on the computer, and now I'm here with nothing. So I just put on my little biohacking glasses and did a little bit there. B, what's up, man? Seem to be having problems streaming. Haha, yeah, I had. Like, why does it work better on the phone than on the computer? That's something I don't understand, you know. Not nice. What is this? Oh, I can put filters on the stream. Well, I need to kind of take off these to see. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, what's up? This is trippy. Yeah, it's a delay. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's cool. So, I'm your spiritual leader here. Please, tell me your problems. I have all the solutions. Uh, well, I got all into this. Wow, so streaming on the phone is a lot better, it seems like. Huh? I have nothing in my hair now, and it's starting to get long. You see, it gets kind of almost like a helmet. I think I'm gonna grow my hair kind of long, like not ridiculously long. Well, we'll see, but longer than you've seen on this channel probably, because I just feel like it. How are you guys? I see you're a bunch of people watching now. Is this really, is this really interesting? Please talk to me in the chat, and we can get a good conversation going. I'll explore the filters some more. Documentary, this is called. Getting serious now. What is the truth about this supposed pandemic? You know, trying not to get censored. Yeah, I had nothing to go on with this. Classical movie. I didn't come up with anything to say on that. Oh, there's a whole bunch of filters here. That's not cool. This is too much. Dream. I like the dream one. Yeah. Some spiritual stuff going on right here. Okay. So what have you guys been up to? Biohacking anything lately? Dance party. Oh, wow. Nice. Dance party. Should probably have some music if we're gonna have that. What do you want to have then? Where is... Ah, there. Only video game music on this channel. I think someone wrote something, but the chat comes and goes. Can I see it? Hey, listen! Yeah. Why do you think wearing sunscreen is getting pushed on people so hard? Also, do you take any vitamins when you don't get much sun in the winter? Well, I guess I'll turn off the music immediately. Good, good. We got something to start it. Starting my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna get to you, Balloon Bulge. Let's take this one. That was nice. You asked, I have to say it again. Why do you think wearing sunscreen is getting pushed on people so hard? Also, do I take any vitamins? Well, look, it's like with everything. When you get into this biohacking lifestyle, no, I'm kidding. But this, you know, you take. Of course, I take some supplements and stuff, and I'm gonna get to that. But there's so many fake problems that are created, you know, so that people can sell you stuff. Like sometimes it's even really malicious, like you know. Like the big pharma wants you to be sick so they can sell you medication, but a lot of things, you know, people get burnt in the sun. It might not be malicious intent behind that to begin with, but you know, they find something like, yeah, this fucking sunscreen will protect you from getting burnt in the sun, but maybe the reason you're getting burned is not the sun. Maybe it's because you're eating a bunch of seed oils, you know, to start with. And so, you know, people are very quick for a quick. They want a quick fix to things. They don't want to eat better. They don't have to stay away from junk in order to tolerate the sun. So if they can just buy something to apply on their skin, that's good for them. And it's just that, you know, a lot of things, chemicals, they come with a side effect. So this sunscreen might protect shitty skin that is weak against the sun, against getting burned, but then, you know, it comes at a price. Like with any medication, you know, there can be side effects. So why it's getting promoted, I don't think there's any big time malicious agenda. It's just that people want the quick solution, and very often the quick solution comes with at a price, and that is that a bunch of those chemicals are toxic. You asked if I'm taking any vitamins here in the summer. Or I mean in the winter when I'm not getting any sun from the summer. Well, here's my little power tower of supplements that I take. So here we have a green tea supplement. It's just a random one, really. I just think there are some benefits from green tea. A little better blood flow and stuff. Here I have the Boron Supplement. You know, why do I even show you? It's just pills, you know. Boron I take always because I don't eat that many plants. It's actually one good thing that you mostly get from plants. I eat some avocado, that will give me boron, but that's important for the testosterone, or mainly driving down SHBG that binds up testosterone. So it's to have more free testosterone. I take, these are, I guess, these are the magnesium. Magnesium I take always because it's just kind of hard to get enough from diet, especially when you're someone that exercises a lot and sweats a lot. I do take, of course, in the winter, vitamin D3, especially living here in Sweden. I mean, I try to get sunlight anyway because there are other benefits from getting sunlight, like for just getting your body to understand what time of day it is for the circadian rhythm, you know. But vitamin D, we barely get any from the sun here in the winter. So I guess I'm taking 7,500 IUs now because one of these is 2,500 and I take 3. Then I take glycine. Biohacker as I am, no, non-essential, or is it essential? Maybe it is. No, I don't remember now. With glycine, well, it's just a powder here. So I take like up to 10 grams a day. Take some in the morning, some at night. Good for a bunch of things, but I take it mainly just because I like the way it makes it feel a little bit relaxed. And then it's almost nothing left in here right now, but the last one, well, I don't have to open you and show you the white powder. It's creatine. Obviously the best natural supplement for building muscle. Good for pumps, but good for just, it doesn't directly lead to more muscle growth like that, but it will make you able to go harder in the gym. So yeah, it's basically the vitamin D I take just specifically because it's winter. I don't take it in the summer because I spend a lot of time outside in the sun then. Let's see, what do we have more? Balloon bulge. I've started taping my mouth at night to promote more nose breathing and help asthma. Well, that's good. I don't tape my mouth because I think I already breathe well, you know. But it's good to do as an intervention to start breathing through your nose. But I even breathe through my nose mostly when I train hard, except when it gets really, really tough maybe. But I try to think about just nasal breathing. Like you would see that if I got to show you the training clips I was supposed to show you before the stream broke on the computer. I take liquid boron, balloon bulge says, ionic, magnesium glycinate, zinc picolinate, vitamin D, vitamin C, fish oil, alpha GPC. Skip the fish oil, bro. Just eat fish. Eat organ meats too. Yeah, I do too. We have here, I have my, since I'm now standing next to the fridge, I can take out a few. I like pre-make my little daily liver pieces that I eat. Maybe I should take off this fucking dream filters. Was mostly for the lulz. We have some cool effect here. There we go. So yeah, and I view this as a supplement because I unfortunately, I am quite a badass, if I might say so myself in many cases. You know, I don't mind the cold shower, I don't mind training hard, I don't mind fasting and stuff, but eating the liver, it's fucking disgusting. So I view it as nature's multivitamin, basically. Then I have a whole bunch of these too. My ground beef that I eat on the ring. I eat one of these every day, 0.80 kilos, that's 8 hectos. Basically, eat this every day. Yeah, nothing more interesting in there for the moment, I think. Very annoying, like the guy I have, I collab with, the Nordic Kings guy. I have these like beef heart, beef kidney, beef liver supplements that, well, he just gives me them for free if I promote them. And you can get 15% off at nordickings.se with Theo15 as a code. But he now has a bone broth made, like a pre-made powder from the bones, you know. It's very easy, very convenient, because getting bones is kind of hard here and it's a hassle making, cooking. So very, very nice thing to get already in a powder form actually. But somehow, because he sent me stuff before, but somehow this ended up in some little town that takes like almost 2 hours to drive to from here. And they keep texting me every day, even though he's like recalled the package and sending a new one. But yeah, so I will start taking the bone broth more regularly too. I think there was another message here. Be a man and eat that liver. I eat the liver, bro. Seldom says that. I eat the liver. Like, be a man and fucking don't have a anonymous screen name online and show me your face, bro. No, I eat it, but yeah, I admit, I hate the taste. I have a hard time getting used to it. I even ate it raw on my story, telling people that, like, I'm gonna do a progressive overload on this. I'm gonna eat one more piece raw every day, like just as it is. And I tried to, but I decided live on the video that no, fuck this. I'm not doing this. Like, maybe, you know, maybe if I cooked it in the right way, it would be okay. But yeah, for now, I do it the way I do it. Like, I do my protein, you know. Yeah, I know you're kidding. But I do my Greek yogurt, kefir, protein powder, honey, berries thing, and I take one piece at a time with that and just like swallow down like a supplement. So at least, you know, I get it in. That's the important part. But yeah, I wish I was a true alpha. Gotta level up even there at some point. But you know, I don't even think eating liver raw is necessary. It's actually because I think it's easier. It just slides down easier. But maybe if I cooked it in the right way, you know. Like, to be honest, I don't really believe much in eating raw anything. Like, if you knew that it's completely clean, you know, but there could be some parasites in there or something. So, yeah. It's just with the liver that it's just convenient, and it's going well so far. I get it from a good source. So yeah, oh, the thing came loose there. Balloon bulge. Have you seen Liver King? Yeah, I have. I mean, obviously that guy takes steroids too, but you know, it's unfortunate with the thing. Like, he promotes his ancestral way of living, and he is a fucking badass. But I wish he could just be honest about a thing like that, because people will get annoyed and triggered, and they will see him as a liar if he doesn't talk about it at all. And I think he's one of those people that he has never denied being on steroids. It's just that he's almost lying by omission by the way he talks, you know. No, but he is a real badass. I haven't watched him much, but I wish these people would be just more open. I don't judge, you know. If you want to take the steroids, well, do that. But if you done an educated decision to do that, like, well, that's your decision, you know. But don't hide it from other people, you know. He's not directly saying that, oh, everyone could become like me if they just ate the liver and the raw eggs and trained like fucking crazy, but you know, some people are gonna think that. I guess if he tricks people into living that kind of lifestyle, it's okay, but he doesn't have all that big legs though, I must say. Huge upper body, the legs he would need to work on, or maybe he just has bad genetics there, I don't know. See, do I have anything more interesting to show you here? Not really. Potassium chloride powder for the snake juice. Oh, I love this. For my birthday last Sunday, I got this honey from a relative. How do you even say it? You know, not a blood relative, but you know, that makes his own honey. And of course, I love honey, and I love getting it directly from the guy that made it. That's cool. Do you have anything more interesting here? Yeah, have this test. I've not taken it. Like, my dad gave it to me. So nice salt, real salt, sea salt. Have a bunch of bullshit here too. Yeah, just opening the locker, even shelf. So sometimes it's difficult to speak English. I said, if you missed it, I said hello and welcome to Biohacking Tonight. Should that be the name of the stream? A balloon bulge. Oh, you see here. Seldom. Do you have any TV shows / movie recommendations for 2021? Well, don't watch so many TV shows and movies. I'm kidding. But I don't anymore though. I actually saw Spider-Man No Way Home, because I will always be like a Marvel and superhero fan, but especially Spider-Man. So I actually watched Spider-Man No Way Home, and I liked it. If you're into Spider-Man, it was good. Finally doing a multiverse thing, and I don't want to spoil too much if you haven't watched it, but I am looking forward to the memes. Love the memes that came out of the Sam Raimi, is that his name? Who made the first three Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. So that's the only movie I have to recommend right now. TV shows, haven't watched a new one in a long time. I think I mean, what's up with Westworld lately? I haven't looked it up. Like, if I was standing by the computer, I don't like going away from you, but I like that TV series, Westworld. Nice existential theme, and a lot of these futuristic TV shows, they start to become not quite as futuristic. I feel like it's not in the too far future anymore. But no, not really that many recommendations since I don't really watch much. I like to watch stuff that I learn from mostly. I actually watched I actually watched an old cartoon Spider-Man, like the Spectacular Spider-Man. It was only 2 seasons, just when I winded down at night after a long day of work. I like either watching something that I think is great or something that is just so simple, like a cartoon Spider-Man. It's like I don't have to think watching that. I'm just like relaxing for an hour before going to bed. Yeah, season 4, the Westworld coming next year, I believe. Balan Budge says. Well, that I will watch. I will watch that. Seldom says Westworld is very strange. I think it's fucking cool. It speaks to, I think it's true that people, if they dehumanized, they view these bots as not real people, but in a sense they are like more human than the humans in the series. I don't want to believe into. I don't want to say that a robot can be more human than a human, but that's like how they frame it in the TV show. And it's interesting, then they lose all empathy and can do just horrible stuff to these things, have no emotion about it. Yeah, it's exploring some dark sides to human beings. Uh, People dismiss him because of his blatant steroid use, the Liver King, yeah. And of course, I don't want, but if he was more open about it, then people can't. If you are open, if you stand for, yeah, I take fucking steroids, and I want to get big, I think it's worth the risk for me. Then what are people gonna say, they can't take away that he's probably doing it in one of the most healthy ways possible with the rest of his lifestyle, if you want to do that, that's his choice. And you take away the power from people to criticize you for that when you're like, yeah, I take them. What you gonna do about it? What salt brand do you use? Like this one, it's just, I don't care about the brand. I just judged. I asked in the store. It's just, sea salt from, where is it from? From the Portuguese south coast. And yeah, the brand is called Atlantis. And I just went by, yeah, it was a good price. They said, they recommended it. I trust the people in that store. So I would use the Celtic sea salt sometimes, but it's kind of expensive. I feel like it's unnecessarily expensive. You're just kind of almost paying for the brand. I think if it's sea salt without additives, it's sea salt without additives, kind of. I guess there could be, depending on where it's from, could be different trace minerals in there. That's better. Yeah. Okay, this boron supplement from the same store. Very annoying. That site, iherb.com, that sells a lot of supplements. I had an order. I had to wait for it for so long. And because it was already shipped, I couldn't recall it. But they kept moving up the date until it finally canceled. And they still don't give me my money back after 2 months. And it's not big money or anything, but it's very annoying. Fucking give me my stuff or my money, don't make me wait for over 2 months and then don't give me anything. Yeah, but so it's kind of temporary why I have that one. Do we have anything more interesting? You're just looking here. Well, we have the Inderal, propranolol. It's a beta blocker that I have because I have this, you see? It barely shows here. I see it more in reality on the screen, but I have a tremor that's heritable, and earlier in life when that was combined with being more of an anxious person and stuff, I could get huge tremors. I was unhealthier, which made it physically worse, but also I could get triggered in situations and be anxious. I had horrible stage fright. So I still have these. I don't rarely use them these days, but if I would sleep really bad or something, I might get kind of a strong tremor. So yeah. Oscar Johnson, what you gonna do about it? Yeah, it's my biohacking catchphrase. Biohacking. What you gonna do about it? Um, and he wants me to make a shirt with that saying on it. Can I have this face on it? And with what you gonna do about it? Would you buy that shirt? Please let me know. I know Oscar would, but okay. What do you have here, though? Here, though, mixing the Swedish English beef kidney. Well, I showed you the livers, the Nordic Kings supplements. I think we ran out of interesting stuff, at least here. See if I have anything else here. Well, I talk about that. I just joked about it a bit. I bought, because I'm just a nerd, I bought some EAAs for when, I wouldn't take EAAs on a long fast. I don't want to take anything like that then. But for instance, this morning I was recording training videos for my online coaching and then training fasted. And then it doesn't hurt to just throw in some EAAs. It's not like it's important, it's going to be more important that you eat properly after the training, but it's like a slight optimization, giving yourself the essential amino acids while training fasted. Like, I just got it because I bought some other stuff on a Black Friday, really. The first time I took it today. To be honest, I trust this brand. It's that Tim Biohacker guy on Instagram's brand. But it was not that tasty, to be honest. Like, it's a raspberry flavor, but or wild berry, it says, but it was, like, I believe it's good quality on the ingredients, but just the taste was not nice. Not very nice at all. We have more. I got the collagen protein from the same, that's one in the first biohacking video that I put up here. This I actually think could be good, but I know the bone broth that I'm getting, that I like to get the collagen from an actual natural source. I mean, this is from a good source too. I've watched that guy's videos when he talks about his supplements. I believe in this too. Bone broth from the actual bone immediately. That's good. Let's see. Seldom. Know someone who doesn't use supplements. He says it is not natural. What's your thought? Know someone who doesn't use supplement. He says it is not natural. Know someone who doesn't use supplements. He says it is not natural. What's your thought? You mean you know someone who doesn't use supplements because he says it's not natural? Well, does he use the computer? Is that natural? Does he, use a microwave? Does he use a stove? Does he use electricity? Is that natural? This fucking arbitrary bullshit definition of what's natural. Like, yeah, I get it. I want to get most of my nutrition from actual food too. Yeah, I understand, Margie. But I just had to read it a few times to understand. But look, it's like you have to calculate this. Like, I take some supplements that I've determined are good, like magnesium, for instance. It's hard to get through food. Like, we have the option now in modern times to optimize things, but it's not that you should take every fucking supplement ever, and everything like zinc and iron or whatever, things that you really can get to from food. Like, why take supplements for everything? And it look like it's steroids, everything that exists is by definition natural. I understand like using that word, but it's dumb. It's when I found out about fasting and stuff, or just woke up to how everything in the mainstream is bullshit, or everything but so many things. Then I went kind of too far too. Like, no, never. Don't take any medicine ever. Don't take any supplement ever, kind of thing. But now I have a more balanced view that as little of those as possible, but some things can actually be optimizations, like the magnesium supplement, for instance. So, the bullshit. Like, ask your friend if he's gonna live naked in the woods. Then I would agree. Like, okay, you have a natural lifestyle, but if you just don't take supplements because it's not natural, and you use electricity and the computer and your smartphone and all that, then that's fucking bullshit. Yeah. Margie Brazil Butaitis. Good to see you here again. Um, you're just too smart. Must be the supplements. Yes, it's the gorilla. It's these, you know. They make me so smart immediately. Um, Balloon Budge sounds like the YouTuber Sverige. Nothing is natural except for raw meat. Haha. Yeah, I've heard some about that guy. Seems like a complete idiot, you know. People ask me. There's some people that are reoccurring that people ask me about. I guess, I mean, Sverige, it means Sweden. That's Sverige. That's Sweden in Swedish, you know. So I guess that guy is Swedish. But yeah, from what I've heard about him, you know, it's like, you know, people who believe into everything they read in the news and are like, yeah, oh, yeah, we need to get them redacted, and this is for the greater good, and other people are dangerous, let's socially distance, and it's good to wear a mask, all that, you know, that kind of sheepish person. Well, there is the opposite too. There's a no, everything is a scam, and this is totally dangerous. There's something in the middle too, you know. There's always a balance with everything. So it's the same thing with this natural thing. Like some mainstream, oh no, you hit chicken, rice, broccoli, and the protein shake, and the BCAA drink, and eat 6 meals per day, you know, all that kind of bullshit. And then someone has to go and become the complete opposite. Like, no, nothing but raw meat is natural. Everything. It's like, can't you fucking find a balance? And look, the balance is not always in the middle. It's just that you have the polarity. And sometimes the right answer is closer to this and this. So I would, if we talk about it like natural and unnatural, even though I don't like those words, I would say if this is natural, yeah, we want to be closer to that. But there is room for some optimization with some unnatural things like that. Yeah. Oh, some people dropping in here on the phone stream. I was so sad that the stream broke down on the computer because for once it actually quite a few people popped in fast, but the screen was frozen. I had prepared some nice training clips for you, but no, we need to do it on the phone. We need a Swedish language lesson. Well, tell me some words you want to learn in Swedish, and I tell you. Margie Brazil Butaitis and seldom asked about the Swedish language, by the way. Margie, I think the quality of the item is paramount. Good quality equals good for you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that goes for food too, like processed food, of course. Not no good. And even there's a balance. Some process, like, you know, orange juice that I drink. I mean, I drink it from a good source, never from concentrate. And it's technically processed because you don't find it like that in nature, right? But I think in the right amount for someone that exercises a lot, it's not good. But for someone who's just lazy and would drink liters of orange juice, then it's no good. Always a balance. Salty sticks for ultimate balance. Yeah, yeah. So SV has a challenge that he's gonna gain 3 kilos eating only salty sticks. Salta pinnar, say in Swedish. Now we know how to say salty sticks in Swedish, seldom. Salta pinnar. And one salty stick would be a salt pinne. Balloon bulge. I've always wondered why he uses the name Sverige when he is apparently Latvian. Well, maybe he is envious of our superior genetics and wants to be like us. No, that's all in good fun. I'm not racial supremacist, just so you know. Yeah. What do you want to learn in Swedish? Vad vill du lära dig svenska? Vilken svenska kan jag lära dig idag? Seldom. Det betyder seldom, your name means sällan. Sällan. Yeah. I'm doing my beard growth thing still. I shaved it all kind of recently. But yeah, I'm gonna microneedle today, use the minoxidil. I've not been so good at using the castor oil and coconut oil because it's a fucking mess. It gets, you know, take it in the morning when I'm fasted and it gets into my mouth, and I'm not meaning it breaks the fast because it's so little, of course, but you feel greasy and a weird taste in your mouth. So I haven't used it, but I think the minoxidil is still the main thing in the microneedling. But alphabets, I want me to say the alphabet in Swedish, okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, and then the extra letters for you. O, like the A with a circle above it. ä, the a with two dots above it, and the o with two dots above it. There you go. Now you know the Swedish alphabet. We have some more people. Please, I mean, I'd like to talk to you for some time. I've talked to people all day. I've been in the gym. It seems hard. Yeah, in Swedish, I think it's kind of known. It's one of the harder languages to know. Like I know someone that knew a lot of languages that had a really hard time learning Swedish, even getting some help from me. Now, when I've been in the gym in the morning, I was there early 2 hours before it opened to record some videos for my online coaching. Then I trained, and then I meet a lot of people I like in the gym, so I talk a lot. I use the sauna, got home. I've had some client calls setting up for next year, and now right into this with you guys. And I've been sending voice messages with friends. It's the 99th percentile extrovert in me that just wants to keep going. SV. Tips for cracked neck, probably herniated disc. Tips beyond go to doc. I mean, if you have a herniated disc, that's hard, you know. I mean, it's often if it has to do with the spine, different kind of rotations, like neck. Where in the neck? Do you feel like here or somewhere on the middle of the neck, on the side of it? A trigger ball or something like that. Lying on it, finding trigger points, depending if it's closer to your shoulder blades, if there's where you mean, lying on it and moving the arm around different positions, finding trigger points, that can help loosen things up. It might not like fix the problem always, but it can make it's like a temporary relief at least. But sometimes, to be honest, trigger balls can be a good remedy. It often it won't do a permanent fix, but it can help, like when an area is compromised, like trigger balling it before you do some kind of active work on it can allow for better blood flow. Orlando Aldana. Sup Theo, I'm Feels Good Man. Well, good to see you, Feels Good Man. It's funny, it Feels Good Men, because it not Feels Good Man, but I know that's your screen name. What happened to that account? Why are you on other? Orlando, is that your real name? What's up, Orlando? SV, trying to convince my wife to pull my head. Convince? She won't do it? That's unfortunate. Seldom. You should do an online course rather than coaching. It sells better. Well, my coaching has sold very well. So, but yeah, I mean, not that I'm not considering that. Like I'm going full time into doing my own thing, being how do you say egenföretagare, like an own company, or what do you say? That's how you say it in Swedish. Had some other questions there. Gavin De Silva, SV, it's the fourth or fifth disc. I don't know the numbers of them, to be honest. Fourth or fifth? Is it? Doesn't it start from the? But they have different like. So you mean here somewhere? I don't remember now. I never took time to memorize the names of the discs like that. Gavin De Silva, what's up, man? What plans for Christmas? Well, just be with my little family on Christmas Eve at my parents' place. On the day after, I think I have two cousins on each side, a very small family. So my one cousin on the mother's side and his girlfriend will come to my parents again, I think. And the day after that, I'm going to my other cousin's family. And well, that's basically it. And I'm actually probably going to meet someone to do a live coaching session for a long time, like a spiritual coaching session on the second day of Christmas. So that's pretty cool. Seldom, you're rich and healthy. What else can a man wish for? Well, I'm not necessarily rich, I wouldn't say. Like, I'm not struggling. And I don't care about being rich. I'm always like, I want to be able to take good care of my family, like never have any issues. But, you know, if you are a capable person that, you know, I get people from fucking everywhere. My best friend in kindergarten, when I was really small, that was a girl. her parents reached out to me about coaching for their other daughter that's kind of overweight. Like all these things keep popping up. So of course, when you get really good at something, you will always, you're rich in the sense that even though you maybe not always have like a maxed out bank account, which that's good too, but you always have opportunities to make money. You'll always get by. Um, but it, wealthy also, not only actual money, just have everything you want. That's good. Friends, skills, meaning, purpose, happiness. SV, any pagan Jewel traditions? I don't. I remember what that pagan, what that means, really. Like, if you mean with my family, it's been very unreligious. The whole thing. It's just it's a commercialized version of Christmas. You meet, you give each other the presents. You eat a bunch of Christmas food. Janssons frestelse. I don't even know what that is. Some potatoes and some fish thing you put in the oven, like herring, salmon, eggs, like these Prince sausages they're called. I've never thought they're really good. We're gonna make moose or elk meatballs. That's great. Brussels sprouts. The skinka, ham, Christmas ham. What more is there? Well, those are the things I can think of right now. That's the Jewel tradition here. God jul, Margie Brazil Butitis. Well, good jul, Orlando Aldana. Yes, that is my real name. Forgot the pass, made the feels good account back in high school. Yeah, okay. And how old are you now? Were you just logged in for a long time and got logged out and be like, oh shit, I don't know the password? We're gonna switch up the filter for a bit. Old school shit here. What are you guys doing for Christmas? What is this? This is ridiculous. Bubbles. Did you like the thumbnail for this stream, by the way? Because when you make a stream on the phone, immediately when you put the name on it, set the name and go to next, it goes like smile or say cheese or something, and it takes a picture in 3 seconds. And this is the face I came up with quickly with a biohacking. I'm so much better than you, biohacker face. It's funny because I don't think necessarily most people that go around calling themselves biohacker have this attitude, but there is something like that to the whole thing. Like I'm actually a biohacker, living a healthy lifestyle. No, I'm actually hacking my health, making it even better than just living healthy would. But I guess that's kind of what it is with the supplement stuff, little biohacks like that. What time is it now? Okay, it's soon 8, but we haven't gone for an hour because the stream was delayed because it failed twice on the computer. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm not sure that it's the internet connection. I think the internet connection is all right. It's just the computer that shit. When it's okay. I'm 31, my boy. My boy, I'm 29, man. Oh, there was some funny, interesting things here. Like the chat doesn't always show up. It on the phone, it like comes up and disappears by itself. Seldom. Is Sweden a religious country in general? No, it's like the most atheistic country in the world, obviously. Godless country. Like there are good aspects to Sweden, of course, but no, people don't believe in anything. People believe in themselves here, and in the wrong way, in the ego way. Like I don't want to talk shit about all Swedes, of course, but it's very much like the Swedes. They are so gullible, and they think they have no clue about anything. I feel like everyone is living in a dream. No, it's such a this smart city thing. I think, well, I'm talking about Stockholm, I guess. I have most experience with Stockholm. I guess the same is true for a lot of big cities these days, but it's so soulless. People don't believe in anything. So many are like atheists, the kind of atheists that will be like, You believe in God? Unsubscribed. They don't understand what God even means. That it's not like, yeah, there's a big man in the sky and he's looking down on us. It's like the higher power, just the one, the one that unites all thing. And so no, Sweden is extremely atheistic. I think like 90% or something of the Swedes identify as atheist. Balloon bulge. Do you ever eat surströmming? Not really. I've actually never tried it because I think it used to be a bigger thing back in the day, and it's just something that Sweden is still known for, this very, very smelly fish. But I actually never tried it. I do like strömming is herring. I like regular herring a lot, and I wouldn't be surprised if I actually liked the surströmming. But I actually never tried it. Margie Brazil Butaitis. I'm going to Germany to see my son. Cool. I hope you have a good time with your son. 30, 31, my boy. Yeah, the 2-year older patriarch to me. Orlando, when is that etheric book of yours coming out? Do you mean aesthetic? Like my power building manual for a beautiful body. Like when I was writing that, there was so much going on, and I was going to finish it by the end of the year, but then I started focusing on this project of just like 2.0 online coaching. So I've put all my efforts into that, and I still have a lot of work to do with the clients and preparing the workspace, like the program I'm going to work in, but actually making their programs and everything. So it's just put on hold. I have written a whole bunch of stuff. I can't say exactly, but I should finish it the next year, probably the first half of next year. But I shouldn't promise too much. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. Probably shouldn't have talked too much about it before, to be honest. But just know that it's something that I will be coming out with at some point, and probably next year. Orlando Aldana. I've always wanted to visit Norway and Sweden. I will one day. Yeah, a lot of people want to, and I never understand why. No, I'm kidding. But Stockholm, though, like, why would you want to see Stockholm? Is what I feel like. I feel like there's nothing special with this city, but like our nature and the north, and like the archipelago around Stockholm is really beautiful and stuff. But the actual city of Stockholm, I feel like. It's okay. It's okay, and I really like where I live in Stockholm because this is kind of an oasis, my neighborhood. It's like up on a hill, close to a forest, so up on a hill, so you don't feel like you're immediately in the city and close to the forest. So as for living in Stockholm goes, I think I live in the perfect place, but it's not too much I really enjoy that much about Stockholm. Maybe it's different if you haven't lived here your whole life, of course, but yeah. But I'm also, I guess this is a thing in many countries, but, you know, a lot of people that are not from Stockholm don't like people from Stockholm because they think we're like arrogant and stuff. And I think I've always, no, not always, not as a kid, but since very early on in life, I felt like Stockholmers have like a inflated ego. They think they're all that because they're from the biggest city. Like that would say anything about them. Oh, so you were born in the biggest city. Well, great job. Great job on you being born in the biggest city. And like my friend that was my mobility coach, he's from Skåne, the south of Sweden, and they especially hate us because they have a very thick accent compared to us. It's like we don't have a lot of diphthongs in Swedish, like in Stockholm, but they will like Skåne. It's called. You would say it in Stockholmish, but they say like Skåne, and so Stockholmers is a very common comment like, oh, you sound like you have like your throat is filled with oatmeal. And so he really doesn't like Stockholmers, but he's had to change his view that some of us are all right from getting to know me. There's some nice comments here. Margie Brazil Butaitis. That's my plan for Christmas and New Year's Day. Sitting on an airplane for 10 plus hours would suck ass, but oh well, I'll see my son. Yeah, well, of course, that's worth it then. Yeah, my plan for New Year's, I have zero plans for New Year's. I might even do a stream, because I'm probably going to have to skip my stream on the 26th. That's the next Sunday, second day of Christmas. There will be some Christmas stuff going on. Oh, I should be announcing this now. I should put out more info about it now. I'm gonna do a fast from the 26th till the 31st. So yeah, maybe, now that I think of it, maybe I should stream when I break that fast. And then my plan is to go to bed before fucking New Year. Like, why? You know, I don't want to party anymore. I don't like being up late. Like, I guess fireworks look nice, but then there's nothing else that, you know, I care about New Year's Eve. It's a social construct. Like, why is this night so special? Because we changed the calendar and we write 2022 instead of 2021, you know. Seldom. Big man in the sky, laughing, crying emoji. You summed up 90% of all atheists today. I used to be like that before I saw debates. It's more sophisticated than I thought. Well, look, bro. Okay, you should. God is within you. You can't know God through a debate. Like when you start opening up your eyes more to God and that He exists and you understand it. Like yeah, some people that have come further than you in like their spiritual journey might be able to deepen your understanding. But I don't think an atheist could ever be won over. Like I'm atheist, but your argument there, God reveals Himself to you, and if you choose to like follow that, you know, He will reveal Himself to you even more and more. That's what happened to me through the conquering my panic attacks, you know, being the devil's biggest effort to take me down, you know. When I conquered that and understood that I could not have done this by myself, and I chose to pursue God. My belief in Him and the way I see Him has been clearer and clearer since that point. So I think it's all that God will reveal Himself to you at some point, and if you understand that, then other people that, you know, have a deeper connection to God, you know, will be able to lead you even closer to Him. That's what I think. Like Jesse Lee Peterson, for instance, I opened up my eyes to him. I knew about him before believing in God, like really, but he like helped me understand some things. Like some things I already started noticing. He like okay, he put words to them, you know. Orlando Allen, do you believe the Judeo-Christian tradition is superior to Sweden's pagan values? Judeo-Christian, I don't know what I think about that expression overall, but Judeo-Christian, you know, tradition. Sweden's pagan values. What pagan values are you talking about? You know, I have no idea what you mean when you're talking about that. You have to be more specific. Pagan values. Do you mean like the Thor stuff? Like, I don't know about superior. I don't know enough about these things. Like tradition. You know, I think any like religion led under by the right person, kind of. It's about like because in the end it's about good and evil, what's right and what's not right, you know. And a lot of religions, if you like, what I think religions are like tools to make people act more morally, even when they don't really have found out about God yet. Like it's almost like a system. It's like almost like, you know, laws to follow and stuff. If the ideas behind them are good. I don't know, I get confused in this whole reasoning because I don't even know what you mean with those pagan things. I don't know nothing about that. I don't even know much about Christianity, to be honest. I just believe in God, and I found that a lot of true Christians, the way they talk, you know, I see that we're on the same page with things. So to make things easier, to just explain to someone kind of where I stand, I say I'm a Christian, but I'm all about God. I believe in God, and traditions, I don't know. Sorry if that was confusing. I don't mean to talk down to you or anything, but yeah, that's me. Good idea. New Year's fast. Yeah. Margie Basil Botnitis. That's very lovely, Theo. And a funny smiley with a round nose. Yeah. I want some water. 1 second. You didn't see it, but off screen I poured some salt on my tongue. Very rarely just drink just plain tap water. always want a little salt with it, you know. I'm so thirsty sometimes. I don't know why. Maybe I don't notice it right after training and using the sauna. I drink some water, but I don't realize how much I really lost doing it, you know. I had my whole back workout from today that I was happy with queued up, and I was going to show it to you on the stream and comment on it. So it is on my Instagram story. I don't think my Instagram is linked in the description now because I just started here instead of on the computer. But if you want to see my today's back workout, it's on my Instagram story at least. Well, yes, did someone say something? No. I think, guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm happy that you dropped in, even though I failed to start the stream twice. Asked some nice questions, got some nice subjects going. We'll see. So I can tell you already now, next Sunday there will be no stream for the first Sunday since I started this. I actually done 19 in a row. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, but so probably I have to think, like, look more how things, just how things are. But I'm open to having a stream on New Year's Eve, and for you Americans, it will be in the morning, kind of, so you can still go party if you want to. But I don't probably won't do it too all that late. I don't want to break the fast too late either. And the thing is, I probably want to break the fast earlier in the day. Maybe I'll break it, have some video I put out, and then actually stream later in the day. We'll see. But probably very likely now that I think of it, that I do a stream on New Year's Eve. If something doesn't come up, if some kind of social thing comes up with someone that doesn't want to party, just have a nice dinner or something, then I will prioritize that. But the fast will happen, and probably, you know, as always, the daily vlog from the fast. So yeah, but thank you for this time, guys, and I'll see you not next Sunday, but in other videos. And have a Merry Christmas and all that, you know. Peace, guys.